Hey, we made
Welcome
a rocket.
to the launch pad.
We made a rocket. Goo.
But there's 2 goos for Mach 2.
2 goos for Mark II.
Our frame rate's having a fit, but it'll be okay, because it's okay now.
Yeah, this one, it used to be more phallic, but then he had to go and add more solid boosters to the sides, so,
I thought it was important.
it is boosting important, and trying to reach space, because that's our objective.
Valentina, are you ready to go, girl? I think she's ready. You think she's ready?
Yeah, she's excited. She's ready for the day.
Daly, would you like the honor of pressing the space bar?
Yeah, well,
Press it. Just do it. Do it. Oh.
That's a terrifying amount of thrust.
It should press the space bar again. There we go.
For the amount of... Yeah, there we go. Okay.
But see, we're spinning, so we're stable.
Somewhat, yeah.
Because that's how space works.
Well, it's how, aerodynamics work.
Valentina's pretty happy about it. I don't know about you.
Ooh.
See, now, look how cool we are.
Okay. 5,000, 6,000.
And look at all that fuel we got, and, look, world first altitude is 7,500 meters, man?
So, Kerbal, the planet,
yes.
is, I think a third the size of Earth?
It's a sixth as big as Earth, but has the same density.
Okay.
So it has the same amount of gravity.
Okay. But would the atmosphere be proportionally smaller?
The atmosphere comes to an abrupt end at 70,000 meters, approximately. Right. Whereas in Earth, our atmosphere goes all the way up to 300,000 meters.
Okay.
Obviously getting thinner and thinner, but still.
Well, yeah. It still counts as atmosphere.
I mean, look how space we are, Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, look at the reflection off the planet.
It
is really cool to think about, being in space and seeing the reflection off of the ocean as a smooth, globe-like thing.
Well, Taylor, we are now almost in space.
Well, because the Earth is
shit, look how high
we're if you had a smooth ball in your hand.
Yeah.
And you, compared it to the Earth. If the Earth was that size of that ball, the Earth would be 20 times smaller or smoother than that smooth ball that we can make in our hands.
Look at all this science we have.
Which is very cool.
We're just going to observe all this goo? Look at all that, Taylor.
You can rename vessel in the sky.
We're going to...
if it fails, you're just failed version. Do not put this in the records.
Basically, I mean... Taylor, we are in space now. We are
void.
In the space.
Yeah, space music.
Yeah. The microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Loose objects are also floating around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. We have a materials bay we can observe.
Ooh, we can, look at it.
And the goo is the goo seems clumped up in a sphere, but it's also brittle.
That's very interesting.
I mean, land distance 39,000 kilometers.
Liquids in zero gravity are cool.
Well, I mean... You can get a drop of water to orbit the head of a pin. NASA did it.
That's very cool.
Yes. And
I wonder what non-Newtonian solids or liquids or whatever a Frosty is would be like in space.
Just send the Frosty machine up to space.
Yeah. Wendy's is on a quest to go to space just to see what will happen to a Frosty when it's in zero gravity.
Yeah, I don't exactly blame them. Kind of important to me.
Yeah.
See now, Taylor, what we can do is we just right-click here. Or click here. Game.
Click harder.
Thought that was a thing I could
better.
do. Oh, well. We're going to time warp. So now we're going faster. What's our apoapsis, which is the height of our orbit.
Yeah, the zenith.
So we're going to go to 240 meters. But look at that.
Look at that, what would they call it? Chocolate Milky Way?
I don't know.
What do they call it?
Their galaxy, I guess. I actually don't know that much. As you burp into the microphone again.
Well,
I guess we're only going to get near Kerbal observations.
Hashtag Pepsi. I guess I could tell that story now.
Oh, yeah. Please tell your story.
So, my school likes to do a festival every year.
Yeah.
The Italian festival. They hold it on campus, just to frustrate all the students that want to go to class and or park in the garage to get to class. So it goes on for a week, and it's a fully fledged festival that people in Houston can go to. You get food and drinks and stuff. So they have oodles and oodles of free stuff afterwards that they just want to get rid of, basically because they didn't sell it and they don't really want to deal with it. So all the college kids are like, hey, let's go get fucking free drinks. Mm-hmm. So I got on this train very late. I didn't realize this was happening until I walked out to get food at like 2 o'clock after like at 30 minutes to an hour after they had finished cleaning up. So I saw people walking in with like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew and stuff. So I'm like, oh dude, I want free fucking Mountain Dew. So I went outside and I'm like, oh, because they had a singular case of Diet Pepsi. So that's the story about how I got a 36-pack of Diet Pepsi to drink, which I then drank over the course of the semester. So now occasionally I get cravings for Diet Pepsi to put in an ice cup, and Diet Pepsi is so horrible that nobody will put it in a soda fountain or have it anywhere obvious. So I haven't fulfilled that urge yet, but
I had Coke with lunch today.
I had Pepsi now.
Bastard didn't offer me a Pepsi.
Because they goddamn changed the Freebird's Pepsi machine to a Coke machine so that you don't get Mountain Dew.
Not that we can really tell, but our FPS have dropped below 20.
I think it's because of the atmosphere, bro.
Realistically, I don't think we're really missing anything.
Does this count as like an orbit, or...?
Technically, it's an orbit. You just run into the planet in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Well, Valentina Kerman is just having a day.
Suborbital.
Yes, suborbital. That's what it's called. A suborbital trajectory.
Yeah. Because that's what an ICBM is.
Yes, they're suborbital missiles.
Yeah.
They go into space, but then they come back up.
Dude, I think we have made a mistake in not heat shielding. I think you should have added the heat shield.
We don't have one.
I think you should have added the heat shield.
We don't have one. Well, I tell you what, Taylor. Do you think we should disconnect?
I don't know, maybe. I think we're getting a ballistic trajectory. I suppose that's less terrifying.
Bye.
Elon Musk, go pick it up.
Well, I bet he would, but see, now we're just hurtling towards the Earth. Can I activate the parachute?
Kerbin Musk.
Okay, there we go. Thank God. Because we don't have any electric charge, I was panicking that the parachute would not activate.
No, it's got to be like a pneumatic pyrotechnic thing.
We would definitely hope.
Right.
We would hope. We'll just let that go down and look at all that ocean.
Hopefully the atmosphere will thicken enough for the parachute to open.
I mean, I have no control over the ship. We have no electric charge.
You really should put a bigger battery in that.
We don't have batteries.
Oh. Would you just use the electricity of like the flashlights that you squeeze multiple times?
Well, I mean, technically speaking, the rockets have alternators in game, but not that one.
Yeah.
So we don't have solar panels.
Bummer.
So, well, how's your descent?
It's better than the second one.
Yeah.
I mean, they filmed the first one a lot better because, they actually used lighting techniques as if you were in a cave. But the second one, they had all like these studio lights, and it wasn't actually dark at the time. Plus, all the monsters have weird poses.
Are you actually referencing a movie?
Yeah, The Descent.
Oh. I was talking about this.
Oh.
Why are we only at 18 FPS? That bothers me.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it really just... When you can see the FPS, I suppose it bothers you more. Plus, we're using a recording software.
That's true. There's the moon.
The moon. Hey, the parachute opened just in time. 400 feet, or less than 400 feet above the surface of the water.
Taylor, meters. This is science.
What's like, 200 meters, 600 feet.
Approximately.
Yeah. So it's close to 400 feet.
Uh-huh. It's like the gentleman that was programming the Mars lander.
We don't talk about that.
He, for those of you that don't know, this gentleman did the math in feet, but the lander was programmed in meters.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic thing.
It's one of those things where it's
go
like...
first one?
I could never be a NASA guy because I would absolutely be the person to do that. Judging by the times I've fucked it up on like a physics experiment or something like that.
Well, you need
EVA report. It's water.
Do you think a spacesuit is hardly necessary to get there?
Aw.
Can't collect the surface sample yet.
Can you swim to America, Kerbin?
Technically. But I mean, game.
You suck. I think it's because your head is the most flotation device thing.
Yeah, we'll recover. We'll just recover. And yeah. Does it recover the vessel or just her? We'll have to go back and recover it separately.
I hope it's the vessel.
Well, we can get them both back. I just don't know if it'll recover everything.
Elon Musk it up.
Oh, recovery of vessel that survived.
I don't think we have the boosters. Like it's the goo maybe.
Okay,
no XP. Seriously, she flew a lot, like 6 times. Like
Six whole times.
6 flies.
Thanks, Gene. I get it. The mysterious. See that? Look, it's right.
It's like 2,000 miles.
We'll cover it.
8,000 miles.
We got 68. Look at all this science we got, Taylor.
I'm sorry, kilomiles.
We got lots of science, and look at all these parts.
Oh.
We got no monopropellant.
So do you have a heat shield yet, or?
We can probably get one.
Okay.
But first, what I think we should do is let the game load. 3 FPS.
Well, yeah, you know, it's got a process
2 FPS.
every single polygon that's at work right here.
30
for
FPS.
example, that one,
Here we go.
and then that other one, and then the third one.
We're gonna go to escape settings. We'll just drop that down to 2. Drop that down to 38.
Yeah, shading is the most intensive.
Drop those both down to 30.
And then I think apply will change. All right, jump cut.
So I'd just like to point out that we've done both those launches in 18 minutes. We've built 2 rockets in 18 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know why NASA just doesn't fucking step up its game.
We're still only recording at 23 FPS, but I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, well, it's better than the 13 we were getting while staring at a building.
You want to upgrade the vehicle assembly building?
It's a little expensive, but we have over $1 million, so.
I mean, we should also probably upgrade the landing pad, the launch
Yeah.
pad. Ooh, look at all those max vehicle weight we can do. That's like quadrupling.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. What's upgrading this do? Orbits?
Patch.
Oh, I want patch conics.
Oh, I thought it said comics for a second.
No.
I was like, yeah, read Spider-Man in space. That's like almost all of our money.
Well, I mean, what fucking... I don't even... We don't need that just yet. What is this? Oh, we need EVAs.
Okay.
Extra vehicular
Oh, they can
activities.
place flags. They can place flags.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they can always do that.
Administration building. Oh, we should enter the administration building.
Do you have a flag?
Oh,
Why is the PR guy in a suit?
I don't know. Well, we'll take 5% of our funds, but we'll get lots of reputation. I mean,
Unpaid research. That sounds like my kind of thing as a college student.
well, like I think we're gonna leave this alone for now.
Yeah.
I don't really want to commit to anything just yet. Wait, no. What is?
Just gotta do rockets, man. Just gotta do rockets. Rockets.
We'll upgrade. We'll do that. But now we gotta. What do we want to research and develop, Taylor? Oh,
How many points do we have?
we have 68.
Seriously?
What, you want more parachutes and heat
Yikes.
shields?
Heat shields, yeah.
All right, we'll upgrade that. Would you like
Aviation. Let's make a space plane.
or do you want more science?
Why would you want?
Or do you want
science?
more rocket?
Uh,
Those are like huge solid rocket boosters.
Okay, solid rocket booster.
You want the biggest ones we can get?
Yeah. we can
I
go
understand
for
your
that.
needs.
Yeah.
We have 33 science left, Taylor.
I like huge,
Can't-
hard,
can't get
throbbing
that,
rocket
can't get
boosters.
that, Can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get anything.
Oh.
So what we gotta do is we gotta do another mission, man.
Oh.
Okay? Let's see what our contracts say.
Oh. Oh, geez.
See, now we have to, there's a lot of different things we can do. Test a Rockomax brand decoupler.
Okay.
Test a basic jet engine.
Okay.
Stability enhancer. That one will do.
Okay.
That one, that's,
Enhanced stability.
yes, man. Yeah. Oh, test a parachute. Test the swivel.
We can totally
Perform
test
visual surveys.
What would you visual survey from space?
I don't know. Well, we can do the VIP ferry when we have actual planes.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. We just take him like 20,000 feet up and then deposit him in the ocean.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
It's technically ferrying, but
So what we need to do
just
is
didn't get where he wanted it to go.
what we can do is we can just frickin' we'll test the parachute. We gotta test it at very, very specific altitudes. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a crew report. Oh, I don't know what sector N, A, P, and J is, though.
I'm sure it'll tell you.
I don't know. We test the swivel engine. Oh, do we have a basic jet engine yet? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe it'll give us one.
No, it won't. We have to have it.
Oh.
Let's see. Do we? Well,
I don't remember seeing one.
well, we might.
Well, we might have got it during the last mission, which is why it gave us that objective. You know.
Nope. Well, we've done a second mission with the near phallic rocket. We've upgraded the space station. We've accepted more contracts, and we will meet you guys.
Our career is thriving.
Something else is thriving.
Basically, Elon Musk. At this point,
We'll have an electric car.
we will make an electric car.
We will have an
Then
electric
drive it.
rocket,
Yeah, electric rocket.
and we will catch the rocket on an aircraft carrier,
Yeah.
and it won't fall over.
No, it will not fall over into the ocean, making everything worthless.
I mean, Tay Time
Tay Time.
Incorporated.
Trevor Phillips Incorporated.